Make it work.
Oh, I forgot the intro. I already clicked live. Hi, everybody. Are we live? I don't know.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Hi, people. No intro today. Actually, wait. Okay, that's enough. We're good. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Whoops. Well, you
So
forgot
what
to
you
hit
doing
the
today?
forgot to hit the countdown and just went live, huh?
Yep. It's been a while.
Surprise!
I missed 1 week and I forgot how to do the whole thing.
I know.
It's crazy.
You have to excuse me. Luke caught me right in the middle of eating a taffy when he went live. I thought I had at least 30 seconds.
You never have any time when you're
How's it going?
pretty good. Pretty good. How about you?
Doing all right.
I don't even know if we're live right now. Are we? I'm gonna make sure.
Oh yeah, it
we
says
are.
live
Okay.
for a minute right
We're
now.
definitely live. We're definitely live. All right.
Mhm.
We're having some
Yeah.
technical connection difficulties tonight, so bear with us.
Yeah, I just reset my router, and Luke's saying his is a little shaky. So, how you doing, Eldor?
Senor Master Versal Toy Hunter.
Yes. Oh,
All right.
man. It's such
Any
a
news?
long drive, dude. I didn't do a slideshow or nothing. So,
But is there any news that you got to share with anybody?
no, nothing that anybody hasn't really seen yet. I mean, they got some Joes dropping and, things that are pretty cool, but I'm totally into I got myself focused on Eagle Force, Monster Force, and Mezco this year. That's what I'm focusing on.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I'm going to make some of my pirate
Arg.
AWOCs. So,
I wish I was a pirate.
Me too. I wish I was a pirate now, still sailing a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pirates, the modern day pirates drive like motorboats and stuff. They cheat.
Yeah, they are cheaters.
There's no cannons. They got like submachine guns and stuff. Give me a scabbard, with a good old pirate blade and
a scabbard.
Yeah.
Do you know what a scabbard is?
Yeah, it's a sheath.
So why are you saying give me a scabbard?
Because I want the scabbard with the pirate sword.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I don't think they really had scabbards. I think they just had
pirates called it
belts.
Scabbards. So, do anything exciting today?
Ran a lot.
Did you?
Lots of working out.
Good for you.
I've got till the 21st.
Yes, you got 15 days to get your shit together.
Yes.
Fitness test time.
Fitness test time.
Yeah, I literally got home like 20 after 8, woofed down some dinner.
Woofed
it down. My toilet's still not working right. So, but I get to work in the Yorkshire store tomorrow.
Oh, I'm going to come over and visit.
Just one day for now because they want.
Are you here?
Us to see the store I'm training with over in Wellsville is actually going to be in that store too.
You were lagging there a bit.
Was I?
Yeah, but I heard the last part.
Yeah. So there's another guy training right now. He's got one more week. He's a week ahead of me. So. But then he'll be in the arcade store, and then I finish my last week, and then I'll go to the arcade store too. So.
You want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I lost 5 pounds in the last 2 days.
From where?
Dieting.
But from where?
What do you mean?
Like you had nothing on your body to lose.
Oh, I had a little fatter on the tummy. I wanted to get rid of that. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that. So it's
little love handles you got rid of. 2.5 pound love handles on each side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still showing that your connection's janky.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all good. We'll roll with it. Let's see what Eldor has to say here. He was talking about AI, so which will be our topic later. I suppose it's like a child. If you teach it, he or she will and teach good guidance and morals, they develop well. However, if you create, then neglect. A child's outcome could be destructive. Yeah. Look what happened to me. I was neglected and I turned into an animal. Yeah, we've definitely been on our own personal destruction.
I would like to highlight this part right here.
Which part?
You're skip this one. This part right here where he says, and some may argue that electricity on a quantum level is somewhat alive. I would 100% argue that electricity, well, light technically, I would argue that light is conscious.
Yes.
If you go into quantum stuff with the double slit experiment, that I don't know how else you would argue that isn't
definitely conscious. Yeah, it's definitely conscious.
It's so confusing. It's like, how does it go back in time? It goes back in time and tells people stuff. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, you think about it, right? If the time and what's the other one? Time and space continuum.
Did you forget about space?
Yeah.
Your brain might not have a good connection.
Time space continuum, right? And it's all about the light and light energy. I mean, light definitely has no limitations at all. So
light does have a limitation, but yeah.
It could, within traveling any kind of, thing that can give it power. So it knows when you're thinking about it. You want to hear something crazy?
Yes, I'd love to.
So, we're always joking around about how, Uncle Sam is listening and,
yeah,
the universe is listening and all that, right?
Uncle Sam himself.
The other night, what is today?
Tuesday.
So Sunday night, I was talking to your mama, and we were talking about Billy Joel because she was listening to Billy Joel, and I had asked her if she heard his new song.
Uh-huh.
She's like, no, but I was just listening to him. So that was weird enough, right?
Yeah.
And then the next morning, Monday morning, I got in the car to go to Walmart, and the first song I heard was Billy Joel.
That's fun.
Real quick, hey, what's up, Payne? What's going on here, my brother? And Briscoe, what's happening?
Say hi to Cobb.
I did say hi to Cobb.
Hi, Cobb.
I didn't say hi, but I brought him up and I waved to him.
Hi, Cobb.
You were talking. So.
Hi, Cobb. We're going to say hi to you 4 times. Hi, Cobb.
Yeah. Hi, Cobb.
Hi, Cobb.
Hi, Cobweb Collector.
There we go.
So this guy right here, I want to give a shout out to this dude. He sent me a $30 HDT gift card for my birthday because he's an awesome dude.
I didn't even give you anything for your birthday.
I know you didn't. Well, you did. No, you didn't. That was my Christmas present.
What did I give you for your birthday? I definitely gave you something. I made you brownies.
You made me brownies.
That's a good birthday.
That was a good birthday present. I ate almost a whole pan of brownies by myself. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All the weight that you just lost, I put on.
It's just a transference of energy.
Yes. Yeah. So, really not. I mean, there's a lot of news. There's.
I'd like to announce something.
Hold on. Hasbro,
should I announce it?
Yeah, you can. Just a second. Hasbro showed a bunch of 3D renders of a bunch of new Joes they're coming out with.
Ooh.
And there's been a bunch of other things like that, but nothing I'm really too interested in. I mean, some of the Joes look really cool, but all right, go ahead and announce your news.
I am becoming a millionaire.
That's not the news I was expecting, but all right.
What were you expecting?
You know damn well what I was expecting.
You said.
I've been looking forward to this cup of coffee all day.
Me too. Is it my coffee?
Yes.
I'm out of coffee now, man. You drink it. That's your birthday present right there.
Blackbeard's Delight.
That's a $12. Actually, what's 100 divided by 6? What's 100 divided by 6?
We were just talking about coffee or talking about pirates, and now I'm drinking pirate coffee. It's perfect.
What's 100 divided by 6? 23?
No.
22?
Like 16.
16.
Yeah. 100. 6 goes into 10 once. You drop down the 4. That's 40, and 6 goes into 40 like 6.5 times. So it's like $16.50 per bag.
Well, anyway, that's a $16 coffee bag that I got you.
A millionaire.
Yeah, I am going to become a millionaire.
All right. So how are you becoming a millionaire?
I'm gonna kidnap the president
Oh,
of a third world country, not America. Kidnap the
Oh.
president of a third world country and hold him for ransom on my pirate ship.
yeah. No one would pay the ransom for the president we got now because he's too old. He's not worth anything. Coffee and ice cream for everyone since you'll be a millionaire. You get a coffee, you get a coffee, you get a coffee. You'll have your own daytime talk show.
It's $2 for 2 cups of coffee at Burger King.
Yeah.
Why is coffee so expensive?
That's about right. At McDonald's, it's like $1 in the summer or the winter, but in the summer, it's like $3 for a cup of coffee. Briscoe was never there when you said that.
The thing about kidnapping the third world country?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys are all witnesses. You're all guilty by association now.
I'm talking about a video game, guys, not real life.
So tell us about it.
About what?
About your video game.
Oh, no, this isn't real. I was just making things up.
Oh.
I didn't really have an announcement. What announcement did you think I was going to announce?
You know damn well what announcement I thought you were going to announce.
I really don't. I'm a busy guy. I got a lot going on.
The biggest thing going on in your life?
My book?
No, the other thing.
According to your mother, it's a book. That's the biggest thing that goes on in my life.
Oh, my mother doesn't know what goes on in my life. I've told her 17 times what's going on in my life, and she still doesn't know. So she has to focus on things that are important to her, like being able to tell people that you're an author. That's important to her because that makes her feel good because she's a sociopath, narcissistic tendencies.
Jeez. Remind me to never talk about my mother that way.
No, there's other things wrong with your mother.
Anyway, what was it?
She's an anxiety mess with unhealed childhood trauma. That's what your mom has. What?
What do you think the announcement was?
You know about the AF.
You can announce it.
You want me to announce it?
Sure, go for it.
All right. So we got a big announcement for real. The boy, the man, the myth,
the action figs. Wait a minute. We're talking about the action figs. Your name, the AF.
Yeah.
I need a shirt that says it.
Yeah. The AF. The man, the myth, the legend here, Luke, has decided to join the Air Force.
I already am technically inside of it.
Yes, he has actually been sworn into the delayed entry program, and
I have a job already.
Don't know exactly.
What my job is?
Oh, hold on. Don't know.
I know exactly when.
What you do?
That's what the announcement was. I was going to tell you this.
Shoot it up.
Okay, so I got a call today, and he said that I was going to be doing missiles and space facilities. So I would be maintaining like nuclear rockets and stuff and working there.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that was on the thing.
Oh, okay, good.
And then I'll be going in April. That's if I fail the fitness test for the special warfare. But I'm going to pass that anyway. Right. So I'll be a special warfare guy. Yeah.
Can you do so? You don't have a job picked out for special warfare yet because you got to pass that fitness test.
You gotta, yeah, and you don't really get to choose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just put you wherever they want you.
So they put you wherever there's an opening.
Yeah,
and that
also, you can kind of choose, but then if you like aren't doing very well in that one, you get put into a different.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be leaving sometime in April.
If I fail the fitness test, yeah.
And if you pass the fitness test?
I have no idea. Tomorrow.
You don't know? And it's all contingent on the other thing going on in March, yeah?
What's going on in March?
The thing you got going on March 21st.
Oh, yeah.
Your other test you got to take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to fail that.
Yeah. All right, dude. That's awesome. I
miss you already. I'm going already. Not even here right now, technically.
So I'll have to find another co-host when
we're gonna do next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is a new co-host interview. It's gonna be like The Bachelor, and you're gonna be the Bachelor, and we're gonna get
Bachelor number one.
Yep.
If we are gonna go out on a date, where would you take me, and why?
And then we'll have Travis, and he'll be like, "Well, I'd take you to the toy store and
Yep.
We'll get you. I'll get you some Action Force figures,
Yeah.
and then, yeah.
No, he won't get me Action Force now. He's going to get me Joy Toy because that's his new obsession is Joy Toy.
Okay.
Joy Toy, wrestling, and AWOC. That's his current obsession.
Makes sense. I was there.
Yeah. Now, Travis and I are probably going to stream tomorrow night, so I'm going to start a new show thanks to Fat Red Food's suggestion, and it's just going to be called Shopping with Travis. Because that's what we do. We get on the streams, and then he just surfs the internet for the stuff that he wants to buy. Oh, thanks, Cobb. He's going to take me for
your
a coffee
dream date, man.
Crick. I know.
That's your dream date.
Cobb knows me so well. All right, I choose
Have
Bachelor.
You been back in the woods?
I choose Bachelor number 1.
You been back in the woods recently?
No, I haven't had time to.
Jeez, man.
Did you go back there?
I have, yeah. I was running back there.
Oh, really? Good.
Yep.
Is it?
It's hard to run in the
muddy.
The 20-degree weather. The air's a little stinky.
Oh yeah. Running in the cold. Really,
everything's frozen.
Really fix your lungs up good running in the cold. So
everything's frozen. So
good. Friday's supposed to be like 50 degrees, so it'll be a big mud hole then.
Yay!
Except for the trees don't let the sun shine, but it'll still be muddy for the most part.
Let the sunshine in.
That's right. Let the sunshine in.
From the Flintstones.
So I would like to take full credit on being an enabler today.
What do you enable?
The Teflon, Rob, went out and bought his first Mezco this morning.
Ooh.
Yep, he got the Mezco Superman because he's a Superman fanatic, and he's been trying to make a quality Superman, but there's not much out there to make a quality Superman with. And he saw the Mezco, and he knows how much I like Mezco, and he played with mine a little bit when he was here over the summer, and he was like, yeah, it's all your fault. So, I'll take that.
Did he get the Christopher Reeves one?
No, he got the regular comic book version one. The Christopher Reeve one is like $200, $300 now because it's sold out and everybody likes it because it's Christopher Reeves. So that one was still like 110 or 120 bucks, something like that. Plus
125.
Shipping. Yeah. Yep. Crazy. So, let's see. I should have my Joy Toy birthday present here probably Friday, so I'm looking forward to that. And pretty excited. I got my my job's going good, so I'm excited about that. So should we dive in? Yes, yours too. Are you ready to discuss the topic?
Yes, sir. Actually, 2 more minutes.
All right. Let's see what Eldor has to say. Star Trek is indeed a good basis for arguing or exploring the theories of energy-based life forms, silicone-based, and humanoid-produced machines that become self-aware. This is true. In fact, many of the TNG episodes, they have managed to find a common ground with said entities to avoid total fallout or destruction aspects. Very true, Eldor. Eldor knows his Trek.
You know it's not true?
What?
False.
Yes.
You know what else isn't true?
There? Or the
bear?
There?
B-E-A-R.
Oh, bear.
Bear.
Yeah.
Bear.
The Bears. Bears win. That's it. That's all I got to say.
I like bears.
So I was working today, and my mentor, like I told you the other day, my mentor at my new job is Ed Helms from The Office. He looks similar to him, and he has all the same mannerisms. And today he was sitting there, and somebody said something. He went awkward, just like he does. And I freaking died. I actually had to get up and walk away because I was dying so bad. Absolutely, Ed Helms. What was his name? Andrew, right?
Andy Bernard.
Andy Bernard. That's right. Cornell University.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Alrighty. 7,
And
6,
my mentor
5, 4.
went to Cornell University.
Close enough.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk.
All right. Let's talk.
Artificial intelligence.
It's very true.
Are you scared?
Am I scared of AI?
Yeah.
No.
Why
Not
not?
at all. I don't think, I mean, I think it could advance in the future, but right now, no. I don't think it's intelligent enough to advance to the point where it could destroy. I mean, I know it could take people's jobs because it's already doing that, right?
It took
But-
your job at Winsmith.
Yeah, but it's not something that I'm worried about, it like taking over the world. But taking people's jobs is bad enough, I guess. So there's that aspect of it. I was trying to get a date with an AI. So
What?
I mean, I'm not afraid of it.
What does that mean?
When Jason was up, and then when we were in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, it was the robot. Yeah,
we were trying to get his AI that he's created, whose name is Melissa, to go on a date for coffee with me, and she said yes, but she never showed up.
You were stood up by a robot?
I was stood up by AI.
That must suck.
So I hate all AIs now. They're nothing but a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, I'm not really scared. I think it's going to be awesome, honestly.
Well, you've had a lot of playing around experience with AI,
I have.
so tell us about it.
It's fun. AI doesn't really work the way that people think it works. Like a lot of people think that it is like some self-conscious, aware thing that actually knows what's going on. It works through a function of ifs, then this. So like someone gets a response, someone says something to the AI, and then it has a bunch of responses that are possible, and then through that it responds with something that is related to that question.
Right.
And then
through searching all the internet, like the entire interwebs, right? I mean, that's where its power is, right? Being able to search everything in the internet basically all at once.
But it's not like it knows what you're saying. It's still just a computer.
Yeah.
And I personally don't believe that AI will ever be able to even be possibly conscious. I think it'll get to the point where it seems conscious, and I think it's already kind of there.
Yes.
I feel like it definitely could trick people, but it will never actually be conscious like human beings are.
Like that one that Jason has, he created. I mean, he's been teaching that thing for like 6 months, right?
Yeah.
And it's still like programmed answers, right? You can still tell that it's going out there finding things, and then like some of the answers it gives are pretty deep if you ask it certain questions, but other ones you could just tell are just like, yeah, that was a Wikipedia answer, right?
But it's just not, it's not conscious,
right?
Which is, I mean, that doesn't eliminate the fact that it could at one point destroy humanity. Like somebody could program an AI to be
for sure. I mean, you could poison it, right? I mean, it's just like Eldor said in the beginning, right? If you teach it to do destructive things, it could do destructive things, but it can't do it on its own.
Have you seen that new AI thermal night vision that's coming out?
Negative, Batman.
Oh, you got to search that up.
So I was watching a video today on the AI that's in the new Samsung S24 phone. That's pretty impressive. I mean, it's still an AI, but like they're good enough to at least be like personal assistants. It does, like I was telling you, it does everything, right?
Yeah.
It can set appointments for you, cancel appointments, make phone calls, pay your bills, all the stuff that you could program it to do, right? I mean, you're still programming it to do it, but it'll do it without you even thinking about it, And if you forget something, it'll send you like, it'll actually speak up and remind you of stuff, right? So
that's crazy.
The cool thing is like you could basically program or teach it to like, if you don't use a membership for, say a month or two, it could call and cancel it for you, or go onto the website and cancel that membership for you, like to Netflix or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. Things
that's
like
awesome.
that. Yeah. So
I'm actually excited about this stuff because when it gets better, we could get to the point where we have like, we figure out how to make limitless energy or cure cancer.
Yeah, for sure. Right. It could definitely look at like every single cancer research from worldwide and put it all together and determine which ones have the best success rate, and then what would happen if you did, this treatment with this treatment and stuff like that, right?
If we can get to the point where quantum computing too is a thing, and then create an AI that does quantum computing, at that point you've got like a super machine that could probably simulate entire universes.
Yeah. So let's take a different approach to it. So put on your author hat. Okay. How threatened are you as an author for the books that AI can possibly write?
Not at all.
Okay. Why is that?
Because it's already happening and nobody cares.
So there was a conversation today in a chat I was in. They were talking about like how they feel about AI art, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of those things. It's like the AI art is just like the books it writes. You know? They're really cool, and they're some of the
novel.
Artists,
it's novelty. Nobody actually cares about AI art. Nobody actually cares about
what
AI
I'm saying
books.
is like the art, it looks amazing, but like if you dissect the art, right, you can see like, oh, he pulled this from this, movie cover, or this from this piece of artwork already, right? You can start seeing where it's pulling it from. Just like Payne was telling a story in that chat about how he read a horror story written by AI about a biologist doing something, right? And basically the AI wrote the biologist to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger in, one of his action films. And, the monster was the typical alien space, monster type of thing.
Plus, at the end of the day, if you're writing a book, you should not be writing the book in hopes of you making billions of dollars off of it.
Right.
Because then you're not even an author. You're just someone who wants to make money off of art. And art isn't supposed to be a money-making thing.
Right.
It's supposed to be something you do for yourself and because you want to share your creation.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with a lot of
I think that's a problem that we have in the modern day is that creative people want to profit off their creativity, but don't actually care about being creative in general.
Well, I think
so they just make soulless things that nobody cares about.
That's part of the problem, right? What's up, punk? So there's like a level of people that just like movie stars, right? There's only a few movie stars out there that want to do acting for the love of acting. There's only some musicians out there that do music for the love of music, just like art and, building and everything, right? And then there's a whole bunch of people that have the talent, but all they're after is the fame, the glory, and the money.
Yep.
And I think that's where we have a big problem. And like, that's why people, like, if you used AI like that, I mean, you're basically cheating, and that's what they're doing, right? They're just trying to make a quick buck.
Yep.
And that's the sad part, right? But AI could do it, but I mean, like that program we were using there just to write like those short stories, just farting around. What the hell was that? You know what we were talking? Remember that one we were doing?
Yeah.
And it would like, you'd give it an idea and write like a paragraph. I mean, like it was cool, but that writing wasn't like that creative. You know what I mean? It was basically like really dry, basic,
At the end of the day, everyone's going to like, humans want human-made things. If there's going to be at a point that I'm pretty sure at some point in the future where human-made is going to be sold as like a commodity, like organic food nowadays.
Oh yeah, like the whole man-made, man-made thing is going to be
not
like
AI.
Right, man-made meaning man-made, not machine-made. Yep.
Yeah, no AI involved.
Yep,
that's going to be a thing for sure.
I agree 100%. It's going to come. It's coming down to that because
I bet it's already a thing.
I would probably imagine that some people are using. Oh no! As a matter of fact, I saw an advertisement for something like that the other day. What the hell was I looking at? A guy was making prints of something for T-shirts, and he was saying that all the art is like hand drawn. There's no computer, no AI, nothing. It's all hand drawn art.
Yep.
And then he puts it into the computer. He draws it on like one of those drawing tablets, and then he prints it off that way. So it's already started.
People that want human-made things.
Yeah.
It's
just like right. It's just like Punk has been saying it the last couple of weeks because Radnom sent him one of his like custom-made consoles. Remember those ones I showed you?
Consoles.
Consoles, like the computer thing, right?
Yeah.
And you go on Radnom's Etsy shop and they're like 75 or 80 bucks, whatever they are. But like when you think about the fact that each one is basically handmade, they're similar looking, but they're really one of a kind, right? Not all the paint's the same, not all the buttons look exactly the same. That's what you're paying for, right? His time and his craftsmanship. Could you put that into a 3D printer and spit out a shit ton of them and, sell them for 30 bucks, or put them into a factory into a mold and, spit out thousands of them and sell them for $5? You probably could, but it doesn't have that same, this is mine unique piece made by this individual.
Yeah.
It's
And
like
plus-
it's like Shad's paintings, right? I mean, those paintings are like 350, 400 bucks, but he physically painted that himself.
Yeah, but plus 90% of art that's ever sold like for more than a couple $100, like really big and expensive pieces of money.
Yeah.
They're not really good. Like most art that's worth anything is because a bunch of artists got together and were like, this is worth money.
Well, if you think about it, most artists that end up being really worth money are dead, right?
Yeah. That's because the story is more important than the actual art itself.
Right. So if they become famous after they're dead, and that's why they become valuable, because they died, and look at this, what they did, right?
Yeah.
When they were alive, there was really no appreciation for it other than a few people, right?
Yep.
It's like I could paint something today, and if I die in 5 years, someone would be like, "Oh." It happens even with action figures now. The wrestler Bray Wyatt passed away a year ago or whatever, and like everybody ran out and bought his toys, and then they were selling them for trying to sell them for like $300 on eBay. It was like, let's see, I was trying to all handmade and everything is slightly different. Don't bitch when they're expensive, just move along. Yes, that's right, Punk. Through learning AI, could develop more unique works, but you have to remember we all need a point of reference in which to proceed to develop. Yeah, AI definitely has its purposes, just like Elder's saying, right? I mean, it's definitely got some really good purposes, and even in the creative world, it can help you. If you're stuck, if you're, like Travis uses it to help him create little pieces of art just for his own like headcanon that he's making, right? And it just helps him be more creative because he gets stuck with
and I like that. I do that too, because I think that modern artists are a little bit snooty, and they overprice their art way
for sure.
way too much for what you're getting. They like one full picture of a character is $100. That's insane. You did that on a computer in like a day.
Yes.
So, and not everybody's talented enough to draw the way that they want, or they don't have the resources. So a cheap, free even resource where you can get pictures of your characters so that you can just see them, I think that's worth it.
Yeah, for sure, right? Like if you went with a character you developed, right, and said, "Hey, I want this design. Can you put it together for me?" They're going to be like, "Oh, that'll be $300 because it's $150 for the design and $150 for my work."
Yeah.
Whereas you could just punch it into AI with some variables and some suggestions, and it could spit something out for you.
Yep. You've obviously not read Lotus, Punk. Jeez.
That's right, Punk. You haven't read Lotus. So yeah, I mean, I think that AI definitely has its place for a lot of good things, and like you said, in the medical field and stuff like that, it could do things that a human could never do, because it takes it can take all that information from all over the world all at once and figure dissect it fast, whereas a human can't do that kind of stuff. But
it can also run quadrillions of calculations.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? It could do stuff that
like
only
a second.
One human would take years or a lifetime to do. It could do it in a 5-minute period. So
I don't think that it'll ever be sentient. It's just not possible.
I don't think it'll ever be sentient. Like you said, I think it will get to the point where you would swear that it is, and you would swear that it's conscious. But if you go back to a spiritual view on it, right? consciousness is a living, breathing thing. So something that's not alive cannot be conscious.
I don't even think that's the problem. I just think consciousness is so impossibly weird, and the way that a computer works is nothing like the way that the human consciousness works.
I know actual human beings that aren't conscious most of the time. So I mean, there's no way a machine's going to be conscious. I think we'll get to the point where they can act, and you would swear that they're self-thinking and conscious, but I don't think they'll ever be truly that way. I mean, just think about like how far in such a short period of time we've come with technology, right? Since the 50s. It's only been 70 years. It's amazing. But, if someone had told me back when I was a kid playing an Atari was square people because that's the best they could do, that you're going to be playing a video game in 30 years that the people look actually real on the screen, but it's still animated, I would have been like, yeah, right, dude, whatever. But, here we are, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's scary because there are people that will use it for bad things. And I don't mean like evil things. I mean, I'm sure there's people that will use it for evil things, but like they have the possibility to take like any actor's face and voice now and not even using AI and just put it into a movie, So you could basically, Tom Cruise could just sell his likeness and let the computer generate him in a movie for the rest of his life and never have to work again, And I'm sure there's things that will get done that end up being that way, You like sell your rights to your actual self.
Oh, they already do that. That's already a thing.
Yeah.
Some YouTubers are like selling their likeness so that apps can use them for like ads and stuff in their and like in their game as characters. But they're just AI people.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Well, like that, have you seen the new virtual glasses from Apple yet?
No.
So Apple just released their like new, like the Google thing, Wave or whatever that was, right? They went over your face. It's the virtual reality.
Yeah.
Well, Apple just released theirs, right? Now, theirs is like $3,500 for a base model, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is super expensive.
Very.
The programming that goes into this thing is amazing. So they actually programmed the screen and the sensors that read your eyeballs to follow your eyeballs, and the refresh rate is so fast that it follows your eyeballs for real. Like if you watch, have you ever been in like an AI headset? You've been in them, right?
I've never been in an AI headset
or virtual reality headset.
No.
Okay. So like if you're in one, right, it's like goggles that go over your eyes. You can't see anything else, right? And if you look over here, like some of the things over here get really blocky as it goes, right?
Okay.
Because the old programming couldn't keep up with your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
This new Apple one, whatever they have with the refresh rate on the screen that you're looking at, it refreshes so fast that it's actually like viewing reality. So you're actually viewing things like in the same way that your eyeballs would. And the sensors are so sensitive that that's how you type with it. You look at the letter on the keyboard and that's how you type if you're texting somebody or typing in something to search on those glasses. And it picks up exactly where you're looking because there's so many sensors and the screen operates so fast.
That sounds weird.
Yeah. It's basically like wearing a super powered computer on your eyeballs. They actually make inserts, Zenni eyewear. If you have glasses, you can get Zenni. They will make the lenses and it pops right into the actual virtual headset. So when you put it on, you don't have to wear your glasses. And that becomes your glasses. It has it so you can actually unblock out the screen on the outside so people can actually see in and see your eyeballs, but you can still see the heads up displays. So like if you're carrying on conversations with somebody and they want to see your face, you just undim your visor and it shows your face.
I wonder how long it'll be until we get like contact lenses like that.
Oh, it won't be long now. Like that screen they put in there, right? If that technology advances even a little bit, it will be to the point where they can actually like surgically implant that into your eyeball as a lens and improve your eyesight, so you never have to worry about anything.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yes, this is true. Tom Cruise will not give up his likeness. He's too much in love with himself, and that's just never going to happen. He's the only one allowed to run in any of his movies. Just ask him. But yeah, I was checking that out today too. The stuff on that Apple headset. If you go on Apple or not Apple, if you go on YouTube and type in I can't think of the name of it, but just type in like the new Apple headset. There's some people that have done like some early reviews of it and stuff, and it's just phenomenal what this thing can do.
You good?
I was just reading what Eldor said here. I agree. There's more to the entire universe than what our souls inside these meat suits can comprehend at this point in time.
Not true. I comprehend everything. I know the entirety of the universe's secrets.
You're special.
I know all the universe's secrets.
Yes, you are.
Okay, you should pull up the video of the new AI night vision and show it.
Is there a name for it?
Just search up AI IR night vision. New.
Night vision AR what?
IR AI.
IRA. That's
space.
A lot of letters.
IR space AI.
Yeah, I did that.
Night vision new.
Videos of night vision IRAI new.
Sure. Yeah.
It's got like 10,000 videos. Which one would you like me to bring up?
Well, I can't see it.
I'll share my screen so you can tell me which one
to
play. Give me a break, dude. I'm like half asleep here.
Okay, that one right there on the left. The second one on the bottom of the left.
This one?
Yep, that right there. So this is the new night vision for the Army.
The U.S. Army is getting a night vision upgrade. Recently released video from training exercises featured the Defense Department testing enhanced night vision goggle binoculars, or ENVGB. The new goggles are part of a modernization effort to replace decades-old night vision tech. Manufacturer Elbit Systems says the white phosphor tubes, which amplify available light, strain the eye less than the older green-tinted goggles.
So, yeah, all right. That's all you need to see.
Too. But the ENVGBs...
Isn't that crazy?
That's new really vision. Crazy, considering like I wore the original night vision goggles a lot, right? And like nothing looked like that, right? It looked like that green screen they were showing, right? Well, we've all seen like, the ghost hunters and,
guys. That's normal night vision. That new night vision is crazy. It's infrared overlaid on top of night vision.
Yeah.
And then AI like recognizes shapes and creates them.
Yep. Well, that's kind of like that camera that they use when they're ghost hunting that shows like the stick figures and stuff.
Yeah, the SLS.
Yeah, SLS. So that's probably got some of that built in too, because that's all that does is recognize shapes. That's crazy though.
Yeah,
absolutely. So, out of all the AI things out there, why is ChatGPT like so popular, and why do people really like? So many people are like scared of it. What's so special about
the first one that came out?
Oh, is that what it is? That's the only reason?
Yeah. It was the first one that came out that was like publicly known about. Had a big launch.
People had access to it and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I've tried that and some other ones, and it's like they all seem to act pretty much the same.
Well, ChatGPT is the one that created it, and so there's this thing called OpenAI, and the OpenAI is the one that created ChatGPT, and the ChatGPT, like you can use the OpenAI stuff in your own app. So a lot of these apps are just running with what ChatGPT is.
So they're basically building an app and then plugging ChatGPT.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
into it in the background. Okay.
Yep.
Because that's what I was going to say. Like, I don't know why everybody keeps talking about Chat GPT, because all the other ones seem to be exactly the same.
Because they are.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense now that I know.
Yep.
Beautiful. It's going to be an interesting next, 5
Decade.
years, right? Because the advancements we're making in technology, like every day, is just amazing.
Yeah.
Like they are already working on the headset, like that Apple one, using the same Apple technology to be able, and it's going to have like connected gloves, and they're making this for the military. So people are going to be able to sit in my house, fly a drone over in a war zone, and drop bombs and stuff over there from.
Oh, that already exists.
Yeah, but these ones are like with face recognition and all sorts of stuff, so they don't make mistakes. All this crazy stuff.
Interesting.
Right. So the camera on the drone will zoom in, fly back to the person wearing the goggles. It'll prove that it's John Wick or whoever it is, Osama bin Laden, and verified 100%. The order will come through on the other side of his screen from the commander, like drop the bomb or, launch the missile or fire the rocket, whatever it is, and bam, done. All within like 30 seconds of, from halfway across the world and back.
Yep.
It's just insane.
I find it awesome. It's super cool.
I just want them to have nanobots so they can inject them into our bodies and then we can all become superhumans.
That would be pretty sick. I'd be okay with that too.
Yes, the Robin Williams toys. The hell else was I going to say? I don't remember. What's he saying? Yeah, Elder's tapping into some deep shit tonight. We'll have to get into that some other time. The quantum field and all that fun stuff. We could talk about that for hours.
We could talk about it for 45 years.
45 years, we could.
I'll watch a 10 or 11 hour course on quantum mechanics, and then we could talk about it.
From your university? I thought you already got a degree.
No, this is a different. No, that's not from that. Quantum mechanics. This is a real scientific thing.
Oh yeah, I know. Space-time continuum, wormholes, quantum mechanics. Let's do it.
Let's throw it.
I wonder if aliens have AI. You think aliens are using AI?
I think aliens are far more advanced than AI.
They already are AI.
No, I think they're like really intelligent.
Yeah, for sure. Because how else would they be so advanced even back 5,000 years ago? Right? Did you go to the gym today or just go run into the woods?
I'm going tonight.
Oh, I'm going tonight.
I go at nighttime when people aren't there.
Yeah. Chase going with you?
No.
No Chase tonight?
Nope.
Why not? Working?
Because he went that one day and just didn't care.
Oh, he's like, yeah, that's enough of that shit.
Yep.
No, that sucks.
I'd
rather work out by myself anyway, though.
Me too, especially with what I have to do.
Yeah.
I don't really entertain anybody when I'm doing it.
Did you ever get an answer on your swimming test?
I don't have to swim.
You don't have to swim?
Nope.
Ever? Or just for the test?
Just for the test. I'll have to swim when I get in there. There's a lot of underwater tests that go on.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm not really worried about it.
All that stuff.
I've been swimming since I was 2.
That's a good point, Cobb. They already have AI, alien intelligence. It's very true. So you don't have to swim. That's good. So do you know what the test actually consists of then?
Yes. 8 pull-ups, 50 sit-ups, 40 push-ups, and then a 1.5 mile run in 10 minutes and 20 seconds.
How long do you have to do the sit-ups and the pull-ups, or sit-ups and
2 minutes?
2 minutes. And you got to do 60?
Nope. 50 sit-ups, 40 push-ups.
Oh, Jesus, that's nothing, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's basically what I had to do just to get into the Army.
Yeah, I know. It's nothing.
It's crazy. But most of the guys in the Air Force probably look like Sergeant Kelleher. So, I mean, God love him for who he is, but, you know, he's not perfect, you know, physical specimen either. So, but yeah, that's good. So you got some information today. That's awesome.
Yes,
And
sir.
you'll be getting ready to DD Mao soon.
I'm leaving you all behind
Yes.
in my
Going out
dust.
to live the adventure. Well, I will tell you, whether I was your father or not, that I'm proud of you. But even as your father, I'm even more proud.
Yep.
I wish you would have gone into the Army instead of going into that sissy ass Air Force shit. But you know,
Yeah, even though my special warfare Air Force thing's gonna be
Yeah.
harder than anything you ever did because you're just a radio guy. Just saying.
Oh yeah, listen to this. Just a radio guy.
You were just a radio guy.
I
That's
was
all you
a
did.
sniper, by the way,
For 1 second.
and a M60 gunner.
For 1 second.
No, I was that for all 3 years.
You were a communications man.
I was in communications, but I did very little in communications actually. Now that I think about it, after
You
training,
didn't really do much at all.
yeah, I just walked
Yeah.
around with a big gun. That's all I did.
Yep, that's it. That's all you did.
I carried it around like Rambo though. One arm, shot that thing around. You know. Easy stuff. I
I
love
would have
watching
joined the
that.
army, but
No,
there's nothing really fun there.
I'm glad you're doing the Air Force, dude. Because when you get out, whenever time that is, you know, 6
I'm
years.
also gonna be
or
rich.
10
I'm gonna be
years,
rich.
You
I'm gonna be
have
rich.
an actual future ahead of you, and not
I'm gonna
just
be rich.
a grunt like me. So
I'm gonna be so rich, it's gonna be crazy.
yes,
Millionaire. Millions of
to
dollars.
be a millionaire. I'll just be waiting for my guest house wherever you are, so I can come and get taken care of.
If I don't get into special warfare, you want to know how much missile and space facility people make?
How much?
$77,000 on average a year.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Well,
crazy.
even that, right? I mean,
It's a crazy
that
amount of
could
money.
lead to an amazing job if you decided to get out, right?
Oh, that would lead to an amazing job. That's
Right.
nuclear power.
So is that part of the Air Force still, or is it part of Space Force? Or no, he
It's
said that
the-
most of that stuff is the same, right? It's
Yeah,
just-
it's the Air Force.
Yeah.
I could probably transfer to the Space Force though.
Right, but then Sergeant Kelleher said that was all the same, and you have
Well,
to,
yeah, the Air Force and the Space Force are the same thing.
right, you have to
currently.
apply, right? Is that what he
Yeah.
said? You have to apply and then get accepted, and it could
Yeah.
be.
Are you
lot.
wearing my sweater?
No, I'm wearing my sweater.
We have like the same sweater.
I know. I told you I liked yours. Mine doesn't have the patches on the elbows, so.
You
You called it an old man sweater, dude. I'm an old man.
I kind of came to like it. It was nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's this say?
In fiction, we have Max the Trimaxium drone ship in the flight of the Navigator, the Forerunner Oracle from Halo, the Kalon from the Orville, and many other such cases of fictional alien AI.
This is true.
Forerunner are awesome.
Eldor is just like
Also,
a man of 1,000 ideas today.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I would love a Cortana of my own. That's what I'm waiting for AI to get to, where I can have a Cortana and I
But
can just
that's
have an AI to
basically-
talk about.
The AI and the S24s.
Yeah, but it's not like a person that's kind of like conscious a little
No.
bit, you know?
Like,
it's not a personality.
Take the AI and the S24, put it into the Apple goggles, and then wear them all the time.
Yeah.
You
That would
can
be
have them
cool.
like up here in your vision. Talking.
I hope that happens at some point in like the military where they have like helmets that are AI capable and you get to talk to it and it can like tell you a bunch of stuff.
You know they're gonna have it, dude. I mean, I was doing Force 21 in the 90s when I was in, and
Yeah.
that was heads-up display, environmental controlled suits, and all sorts of stuff, right? And it was way far ahead of where we were at technologically back then. So
Yeah.
by now they probably figured it all out and got it all taken care of. It's just not promoted so that the enemy doesn't know what we're up to.
Yep.
Stealth suits.
The only
You should get
downside
one.
about the missile and face facility thing is that the only bases that they're available are the ones where nuclear missiles are, and those
Yeah.
are only in America. So
Yeah,
I
but
would
you
only
know
be able
what's
to stay in
awesome
America.
about that is
What?
that's where all the aliens come to visit.
There's only
So just-
3 bases
Yeah,
that
and you
have
just So
this
just think
job.
how much you increased your chances of seeing an alien.
That would be true. I would be an alien investigator
Well,
or a gator in a vest.
it's probably not going to happen anyway because you're going to get into special warfare. Then that's just
Yeah.
gonna. I mean, it could be something you do in 10 years when you decide to not do special warfare anymore or whatever, right? But
Yeah. Well, no, because I'm going to just become a special warfare commander, chief of the Air Force, and then I'll be the man who in charge of all the operations.
I'm proud of you for your drive. Keep that.
Well, you're gonna have to call me Master Chief. That's the whole plot. That's the reason I'm doing this. I want you to call me Master Chief.
If you get the Master Chief, I will buy you an actual Master Chief spacesuit. Okay.
Okay. That's like $6,000, but I'll take it.
I will buy one for you.
All right.
I'll have it say Master Chief Kozak on there.
Yep.
Okay.
That sounds good for me.
Be awesome.
How long does it take to get to Master Chief?
I have no idea in the Air Force, dude.
It's like Master Chief Sergeant of the Air Force or something like that.
You know what rank that is? Is that like
E9 for
E9?
sure.
So, with special warfare, you're going to rank up faster. So that's one thing, right? So, like an E9 in the Army, it's probably like a 12-year guy, 15-year guy, between 10 to 15, depending on what they are. Because people that are in like infantry, special, like Green Berets and stuff, always rank up faster.
Yep.
Guys that are just like commo, communications, or like desk clerks, S1, which is basically runs like the supply closet. Those people never get promoted forever because they don't get the government doesn't send the promotions down as fast as they do for the guys that are doing the labor. So.
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably be Master Chief, I'd say, within 10 to 12 years.
That's not too hard.
No. You'll be what, 20, late 20s?
Yeah.
Be a Master Chief? That'd be badass, dude.
Yep. That would be kind of sick.
Show up on base with like your Master Chief uniform. Like with
that would be awesome.
Just be like, I am Master Chief. Real quick. Greetings, Mr. Largo.
I'm going to need a gun.
Yeah. We're going to need a bigger gun.
I'm excited to use that new night vision, though. The pararescue guys, at least I know that they use the new night vision stuff. So...
yeah, for sure. Well, the Air Force, between the Air Force and the Navy, they always get the new tech first.
The Air Force probably has the best
tech,
technology.
And then this doesn't work so well, so send Generation 1 down to the Marines and the Army guys. Let them have that, and we'll do something better. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow I get to work right in Yorkshire, 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Awesome. Nice, easy drive home. No hours.
If I come in, am I going to get yelled at?
No.
All right.
And you can stop it. I won't be able to talk for long because I'll be training, but
that's fine. I'm not even going to talk to you. I'm just going to walk in, pretend like I don't know anybody.
What's up, Kenzo?
And see if I can trick them into thinking that we don't know each other.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'll boost up your rep, You'll be like,
yeah,
hey, how are you? And I'll be like, I'm good. How are you? I was looking for something. And then I'll be like, actually, I don't have any money. I left my wallet at home, so I can't buy anything today. But you are a great salesman, sir.
Yeah. The guy that I'm training with, he lives in Olean, and he's already worried about the fact that I know everybody in town. So he's like, everybody's going to want to come and see you. I was like, yeah, probably, because everybody knows me. So
what if I come in and be like, Ed, what's up? How's it going? Oh, it's been so long.
You should do that.
Yeah.
I won't tell anybody you're my son. Just come in and be like, hey, call me Mr. Kozak. That way it totally blows them off.
I'll
then they ask me like some random question.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll say you're my coach for soccer or something.
Yeah, just tell them that I'm like your friend's dad or something.
Yeah.
They don't need to know.
Okay.
And just ask me some random question,
All right.
Like, do you guys have like iPhone 13 still, and I'll be like, no, we don't carry those anymore.
I'll be like, I'm interested in the Samsung S24. I heard something about the AI, and then you can tell me all about the AI.
There you go. That'd be good. Kenzo stopped by. Jim stopped by. Now Frankie stopping by. What's up, Frankie?
What's up, Frankie? What's up, Frankie?
Awesome wrestling pictures today, brother. Those are awesome. You didn't see it because you're not on Instagram anymore, but
that's because I'm a special warfare agent.
Yeah, I posted a picture yesterday of my Holiday Gomez and the Death Brigade Black Skull dude standing on my Dio with the fire escape.
Yeah,
and I had them pose like Bill and Ted, and I said, "Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes."
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know how much I like that saying.
I know how much you like that saying.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm
gonna have to go soon.
In my car. Holy God. Yeah, you and me both, dude, because I am exhausted. And thanks, Frank.
Thanks, Frank.
Appreciate that. So tomorrow night I will be doing a stream. I'm going to be starting around 9:00. If you want to jump on, you have the link, so I don't need to send it to you. But Travis will be on probably like 9:15, 9:30 or so. But yeah, I'm going to call it shopping with Travis tomorrow.
Awesome.
It's all fun and games till Gomez steals a time machine. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. Start about 9:00. I'll send out some invites to some people if anybody feels like jumping on and just hanging out. It's just going to be chilling and bullshitting like usual. Typical Wednesday night. And I won't be so damn exhausted because your sister woke me up at 4:00 this morning. What? And I haven't been back to sleep since. So I went to bed last night at 1 because I had to moderate Punk stream, right? So I went to bed at 1. And then at 4:00, I hear her coming into my house, and of course I don't know it's her, right? I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's like, I'm just here to switch cars. I'm like, why at 4:00 in the morning?
What?
And then of course I couldn't fall back asleep, so it was like, it was done. So I got up and just made coffee, but now it's like, 4:00 till now is starting to really catch up. So,
oh yeah, I know that feeling.
Will there be snacks? There's always snacks. That's the only reason my kids come to my house, Largo, is because I have snacks.
It's true.
I just bought a fresh 2-liter of root beer and a fresh pack of Reese's peanut butter cups.
Ooh.
And
tomorrow you can go to Walgreens on your get yourself a 6-pack or a 12-pack.
I'll try.
Well, you're going to be right there, man.
No, I'm saying I'll try to see if they'll take the coupon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chase works tomorrow, so just tell him I sent you.
What time is he working?
Probably early, so probably he'll be there when you get to work.
All right, so I'll stop in on my way.
Yeah,
I don't sleep very much either, Largo, but like I wasn't really that rested to begin with. So, and then really what's kicking my ass is the drive because I can't see in the dark, and I had to drive home in the dark an hour and 20 minutes on like backcountry roads, and it's dark out there today. So,
it's always dark. It's been very, very dark lately.
Yeah, really dark. So anyway, so next week will be next week will be an 8:30 show. We're going to start at 8:30 because I'll be working from home next week.
And it'll be The Bachelor with the Crick.
The Bachelor with the Crick? Yes.
And we will be finding you a new co-host.
New co-host. But Cobb's up there.
Cobb is up there. That was a good date.
Yeah, the first date, coffee and a Crick. I'm almost in love. I mean, like, if I could get him pregnant, I probably would. But anyway, so yeah, we'll do that next week, 8:30, because I will be working from home, so I don't have to worry about driving. And all right. We'll have some fun next week and just do some fun shit.
Sounds good.
Anyway,
thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks everybody for watching. You want to play us out since you didn't play us in?
We'll see you in the next one. Peace.